Sarah Brady of Iron Fire. I'm here just before the 2023 Hardrock 100 with Claire Bannwarth. Claire, how are you doing?
Yeah, fine.
Great. And I believe you only got here a couple of days ago. So have you got a chance to get out and see some of the course? And what do you think?
I recce the first 20k yesterday, and it's so tough. It took me like 6 hours. So yeah, no, I think it will be beautiful, but very hard.
I think so. It's tough, but you're tough, so you'll be fine. Since we haven't interviewed you before, I think everyone would like to hear just a little about your background. So how did you first get into trail running?
I started trail running, I think, 5 years ago. I mean, I have run for all my life since I have very, very little, but as I lived at sea, in cities, I never went to the mountain until 5 years ago. I did my first trail race 5 years ago, and I just loved it. Even it was very hard for me. And then I started doing races longer and longer, and now I'm into like 500k races, like Tour des Géants, like very, very long races, backyard ultra, 24-hour races, so and 100 miles. Even if it's short, if it is short for me.
Wow, yeah, you did climb up to like 100 mile plus like really quickly. So what is it about like the really long ultras that you like? Is it just that you feel like you're better at them, or do you just enjoy being out for that long?
I think I'm better at them because I am not fast, but I can go slow for days. And also I love to be able to take some time, you know, because even in 100 miles, you are in a race, you know, you are really, you don't want to lose any second. In very long races, it's more like, I have time to eat, I have time to rest. It's more enjoyable.
Okay, yeah, less pressurized, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then, like, you obviously must have to put in an awful lot of hours in training. So, like, how do you work that with the rest of your life? Like, are you a full-time runner now, or do you have another career to manage alongside?
No, I work in an insurance company full-time, 40 hours per week. Yeah. I train almost the same amount of time, so I don't sleep. I don't sleep much. I think I sleep less than I run or work, so no, it's difficult to manage, but it's worth it.
Okay, I was guessing not much sleep must be the answer to that. And then you just race so often. Like, I'm sure I'll forget something, but like this year alone, I know you won the 260 mile spine race in the UK in January, and you've done like UTS 100 mile, you did the Trail Cat 200 mile, I believe you did like a stage race like last month, and the Trail Montreux 70 mile. So how do you manage to recover in between those and be able to go again? Is it like to do with your training, or is it more of a mental thing?
I mean, for me it's every race, not every race, but most of the race I do is training. So I recover very well. I mean, in 1 or 2 days I'm good to go because I am not 100%.
Okay.
And also I'm used to do high volume and high mileage since I am maybe 10 years old. So I'm used to it. So it's something I really need 1 or 2 days to recover, and I mean it's something I am used to do. So.
Okay. Great. And yeah, you were chatting just before this interview, you're saying that like you've had a few mishaps with other times you've attempted to come and run in the US, so you seem very happy to be here at last. But what is it about Hardrock in particular that you wanted to do as opposed to just a different American ultra?
I mean, it's there is a lot of races that I want to do in the US, like Western State, Leadville. But Hardrock, I think, is really the most challenging one, and maybe the one I am not sure to be able to finish because it's high altitude. I am really not used to that, and also very technical, rocky, snow, a lot of snow. So, but I'm really happy to be here and to. Yeah, I hope to finish.
Okay, so is it fair to say that the possibility that you might not be able to finish is kind of part of the appeal of wanting to try?
Yes.
Okay, great. And yeah, so we chatted again off camera. You're not having a relaxing holiday after this is over. You're doing the Tahoe 200 mile a week later. How do you feel about that one? Have you looked at the course for that?
Yeah. I am really looking forward to it because I think it's really my thing. It's 200 miles. Beautiful landscape, not that much elevation. I should have a good time.
Okay, it sounds like an ideal recovery run.
Yeah.
And then after that, you have a hike planned. What was that?
Yeah. I want to hike the Colorado Trail in 10 days or so, something like that. So
yeah,
it will be a first time for me to hike something and to spend 10 days alone. I mean, I already did 1,000 kilometers non-stop, but I was with a friend, and now I will be alone with a lot of bears and moose and wild animals. So I'm kind of excited, but also afraid to do that kind of adventure. But I really wanted to do that, and I think it was a perfect opportunity to do it here in the US and not in a classic trail in Europe.
Okay, I think you're definitely getting value out of your transatlantic flights anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I have to compensate my carbon impact.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Well, thanks so much. I'm sure you'll have a fantastic race. It sounds like this will suit you down to the ground. So thanks very much.
Thank you.